Yeah, we are frustrated. I think we had to cling on at times in that game. I thought we started the game superbly. We played some great energy with the ball, defended our try line pretty well, but we gifted a lot of possession to the opposition, which soaks a lot of our energy up, and we give a lot of penalties away as well. So we sort of sat there thinking, wondering what could have been and what maybe should have been, if it had been a little bit cleaner in those areas.
Those 2 tries in 3 minutes just before the break that was the real turning point?
Well, there's 2, I think 3 minutes before, and then I think there's 1 3 minutes after, if my memory serves me well, from the scrum play as well. So, look, tries what I scored at any stage are obviously, they're worth the same. Doesn't matter how many minutes he's gone and how many minutes are left, but I just think on the back of us making those errors, not defending those players well enough, disappoints me a little bit as well.
Why do you think there was that turn in momentum, Steve, towards the end of the first half?
Because we give possession away. Simple as that. We were playing really well, and we started to cough up the ball up. We knew how good Australia are, and we knew we'd have to be probably at our best or near our best, all of us, to win that game. And we just fell a little bit short in that period. We clung on and clung on. To start the second half, when they scored 3 minutes after the restart, the boys just showed tremendous courage to defend the try line, hold it out, and come to the end, and then put us within 6 points again with, I think it was less than 20 minutes to go. So we got a lot of positives from it, but there's a real sense of frustration from ourselves that we didn't quite go on and finish the job off.
What was going on, Steve, that the scrum before the Slater try, before half-time, looked to be some real confusion?
Not quite sure. There was some debate as to which side the ball should have been put in the scrum. Generally the short side, and I haven't reviewed it as such. I was literally heading down for half-time just at that point, so a little bit. We'll have to have a look at that and see what unfolded. But we didn't defend it probably as well as we should have done.
Did you miss the try, or did you say?
No, I saw him. I didn't watch him putting it down. I saw him breaking through and decided to head off back down.
What's your thoughts on Burgess' report?
We dealt with the same as anybody else, so I don't know. Again, exactly, we were too busy concentrating on trying to fix our own team up and get some messages down, so I'm sure it will be looked at, and if it's judged to have a case to answer, then we'll go do that.
With what went on earlier in the week, had it been a big, massively distracted week for it?
With what went on?
With the hop being dropped and Ferris coming in and all the ramifications.
No, it was fine.
Do you think today, Steve, has any significance as to whether you can actually go on and win this tournament?
Well, if we want another crack at Australia, we've got to do something about it. We've got to win some games and put ourselves in a position to have another go at them. So the actual result of this, just means that we have to go into the Ireland game and make sure we pick the 2 points up and then Fiji. But I've always thought we've got a team that's capable of potentially winning this competition if it concentrates and plays to its best, and it has to do that, and it has to do that every game, as last week taught us a very important lesson also.
You must have been pleased with the way George Burgess really stepped up. Real good performance.
He was very good, wasn't he? Very, very good. And it was an handful for the opposition all day. What a great way to make his debut. He scored one, he got one disallowed, I think. Lost the ball over the try line, but I thought it was an handful all day. Yeah, he's a good lad.
What do you think, Kevin?
Yeah, I'll just echo Steve's thoughts. Frustrated a little bit. I think there was a period in that first half where we lost control of the game, and like Steve said, coughed up some ball and lost our discipline at times. And you do that against a side like Australia, and you pay the price with a couple of quick tries. And but the group we've got is going to get better. I know you probably all sat there thinking, "Oh, it's game on for Australia. They're going to improve." Well, so are we. We're going to get a whole lot better, and I think how strong our squad is, how united we are, how much belief there is in our dressing room. It shows that if we're good enough over the next couple of weeks, hopefully we'll get another shot at Australia. But I'm sure you're all sat there thinking we've missed out on an opportunity of an easy route to the final. We don't see it that way. Whichever route we go on, there's going to be difficulties and obstacles in our way, no matter which way we go. So we'll be ready to roll our sleeves up and work as hard as we can, and hopefully get the result next weekend.
We're off to a great start.
Yeah, we did, yeah, and I think it was important that we came out like that. Like Steve said, we prepared great, and the belief was certainly there, the confidence was there. We just spilt some ball and we lost our discipline, and no matter how hard you work and how courageous you are, when you do that against a side like Australia, they make you pay for it, and unfortunately that's what happened.
Kevin, can you take enough out of today to think that you'll have the belief that you would beat them if you meet them?
Very much so. We've got a fantastic group, not only the players but the staff, and we work very hard for this, and because we've been beat today, we certainly won't throw the towel in. We've got some massive games coming up, and there's plenty of competition in the squad. We look forward to hopefully getting a chance to meet them again, and like I said, there's some tough games in front of us, but the squad are ready to roll the sleeves up again and rip into training this week and make sure we turn up next Saturday.
Steve, before the game, a lot of people were sort of pointing the finger at England's centres and saying that's probably the weakest part of the team. Yeah, both those lads done really well.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they're tremendous young men, good athletes, good players. For Callum, that was his first taste of playing a Southern Hemisphere team. For Leroy, he's been there and done it a couple of times now. So yeah, I'm sure, as echoing again, Kev, not only will the team get better, those two players will gain confidence from that and look to improve again.
Steve, you said you'd always had the belief your team could beat Australia in the tournament, but obviously you've not played a top team for 2 years.
Yeah.
But having done that now today, what you saw out there just bolstered that even further, and just sort of dispassionately looking at that game. The first game of the tournament, to give the tournament a real big lift and a bit of momentum. Can you see that fixture delivered today?
Yeah, I thought it was a good game. I certainly thought it was a good game, and I hope everybody enjoyed that. The opening game, we didn't see much of the opening ceremony. We were busy getting ready, but I believe that was good as well. But no, credit to Australia and England. We've gone out there and played. And we both feel we can improve on the back of that performance. They probably know they can beat us because they've done it this time round. We think we can beat them because we've got a lot more left in us.
Last question, Gareth.
Steve said earlier, you'd have to be close to your best to win this competition. How close to your best were you today?
No, we were a bit off still, weren't we? We gave far too many penalties away, as I said, and give up some field position quite easily. And I just every time we got to the right end of the field, we sort of seemed to trouble the Australians, and we just never give ourselves enough chances to be at the right end of the field. So, in terms of being at our best, we weren't quite there.
Okay.
Thank you. Cheers.